Here's an absolutely wild question to ask a stranger. Everything about my new girlfriend is great, except her coochie stinks. How do I tell someone who I love that their junk stunk? First of all, she knows. Ain't no way she don't know. If she has a nose and it works, she's in on it. Let's pretend, if only for a second, that this question is more about your concern for your partner's health and well-being than a stinky sneech. There's many reasons why a woman's sneech can skeech. Could be a menstrual thing, maybe just had sex, maybe she's just trying something new out. Could be bacterial infection, could be your fault. Maybe she has an STI and your dirty dick gave it to her. In which case, draft your apology, have it on my desk by EOD. Maybe she forgot that she had a tampon in there or something else. Has she been looking around the apartment for her keys? Some people are also unaware of the things that they could do to help their own health situation. Maybe you can somehow devise a way to be like, hey baby girl, sweet baby girl, I love you so much. Did you know you can go get swabbed up? Say something sweet like, I've noticed some changes and neither of us want that to happen. You could blame yourself. Baby girl, I fear that my gross dick did something terrible to you. How can I rectify this situation? Men, we support, we do not accuse. And women, as far as tampons go, we dispose, we do not reuse. Telling someone we love something embarrassing is a bummer. One, because we don't want that person to be embarrassed. And even more than that, we don't want to be the source of embarrassment. But if it's a question of health, did you know your snooch could just fall off? Tell her that. Say, baby girl, I love you so much and I don't want your snooch to fall off. It's like my second or first favorite part of you. I remember girls telling me in my much younger years that I smell. And then the second I learned that girls will not want to have sex with you if you smell is around the same time where I started thinking there's more than enough time in a day for a shower, no matter what. Sometimes you just need to hear it, especially from someone you know has your best interest in mind. And sometimes if you're really good, the first time you hear something is so jarring that it's the last time you ever want to hear about it again. So maybe it won't be a problem after this. But what's more important to you? Not being embarrassed for a second or the sneaky snooter thing? If you remember nothing else, we are not afraid to have difficult conversations with people that we love. So do you love them or do you throw out that word too much? All right. There is a video I saw recently of two girls that come home from the bar and they're disappointed that there's no quality men at the bar. And one of them goes, what the hell, where are you guys? We're out, we get all gussied up. And I'm sure they feel like their time was wasted and they feel a little bit dejected, put on glittery top from Wet Seal. And then this girl in the video is with a friend of hers. And the friend goes, guys don't want to go out to a bar because they say the bar girls are low value women. And then she goes on to say, I see you guys in the grocery store and I see you at Run Club, and if you're not going out to the bars, then you're never gonna find a girl. So I guess let's start by doing some quick housekeeping. First of all, if you have the confidence to go up to somebody and flirt with them in the grocery store, that's forever confidence. You know how sure of yourself you have to be as a man to walk up to a pretty girl in the grocery store and risk getting rejected and then still have to go feel up avocados? And the reward is great because the grocery store isn't like the bar. People in bars dress up in a way that they don't dress up all week. You go out fully this different version of yourself and you spend too much money on overpriced drinks, you impair your judgment, and you scream at people over the touch tunes. That's not a comfortable situation. I'd much rather hit on somebody in the produce section and be like, I could produce you a happy life. Are you interested in that? And then for this girl to be like, you'll never meet somebody at Run Club? Girl, you mean to tell me the people in immaculate shape doing a physical activity together and getting all sweaty and eventually needing to get into a shower probably together aren't fucking each other? All the people in Run Club are fucking each other. Run Club makes you want to fuck so bad a lot of the guys fuck all the other guys. So let's recap. Do you want to do a fun activity where everyone is their most sober mind and being hot and sweaty in little spandex? Or the most honest version of themselves buying Activia in front of other people? Or do you want to go dress up like a fucking clown with half of your judgment and yell over Crazy Town? Dude, slut, cha-cha slide. I get why you would want to meet someone at the bar. It's an excuse to get all fancy and hot and to blame any bad decisions on alcohol. But I honestly think it's kind of outdated. especially when so many people meet each other online for better or worse. You're just in the comfort of your own home. Dude, you could lie about yourself from your couch. You don't need to do mascara about it. If the bar is your thing, that's great. Just recognize that it's no longer everybody's thing. Bar is like if you have to drive to a dating app. And I'm not saying I think dating apps are horse shit. I'm just saying it's kind of the same thing where you present this version of yourself that's not completely authentic and you're just kind of hoping for the best with everyone. You're visually swiping left and right and you're wasting a lot of money doing it. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. Going out listening to live music, that's so much fun, but it's not where you're gonna find everybody. And then to cast this big overarching net that's like, if you're not there, you're never gonna find anyone. No, girl, you're never gonna find anyone. And that is because you have sectioned yourself off to the smallest corner of the world and you have mentally outlawed other ways it could be possible. So be less judgmental, be smarter with your decisions, and open up your world, dude. That's the problem with hot people. Hot people are like, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and life will figure itself out. And the worst part about that is that it's probably true, and or they will settle for a version of something they think they wanted. And then you get divorced and you have to start all over. So open up your choices. It's just like dieting, which is something I can't speak a lot about. But from what I understand about dieting, you make better choices now so you don't have to deal with it later. Pick up somebody in the grocery store, dude. That's what I'm screaming. An animatronic of Rapunzel was attacked by birds at a Tokyo version of Disneyland, and that is funny as shit. So as a result, they had to remove Rapunzel from her tower. Did you think the prince knew that he could do that? Do you think the prince was like, let down your hair, I'm gonna have the birds pull your ass out? I say this being fully surrounded by birds and having straw-like hair popping out of the back of my shed. So funny to think that somewhere there's a crow's nest made of Disney princess hair, and there's just a bunch of gooner Disney adults being like, I like birds. Why do I like birds all of a sudden? It's been a while since I've gotten to see a really good theme park mishap. And stuff like this, it restores my faith in humanity. You can't laugh when certain words are used. You can't laugh when people are attacked on the street, but you can laugh when a robot of Rapunzel's ripped out of a tower by birds. Because that's funny. Nature is returning. We have finally fully recovered from COVID-19. Maybe the girls who are upset because they couldn't find somebody at the bar could go find a horny prince in some crow's nest. Thank you so much for watching. Over the past 2 weeks, I've gotten such good questions. And if you want to text me a question, you could do so at 818-722-8682. And that'll also put you on a text list so I could tell you when I'm touring in your area. I really don't use it a lot. I promise not to blow up your phone. And those texts go directly to me. So if you want to text me there. Bird. I have so many shows coming up. I'm going to be back on the East Coast in the middle of July for most of July. I'll be in New Jersey with Fahim Anwar, and then I'll be at the Stand in New York City for like a week. And then I will be in Boston with Fahim Anwar. And it's going to be the best. He's one of the funniest people on the planet. So come see me now and come me now. I hope you guys are all having a good time sitting in traffic about the World Cup. All right. Peace in your mama's crease. Good morning.